Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Today, we will talk about the top 10 best affordable luxury vacations for you in 2023. 10. Australia. Australia seemingly has it. With cosmopolitan cities like Melbourne and Sydney, magnificent beaches, virgin rainforests, over-the-top hotels, and the unforgiving outback, it does not fail to impress. The famous landmarks of the Sydney Harbour, the Great Barrier Reef, and Ayers Rock, Uluru are on every tourist bucket list, which, most likely, also includes spotting some of Australia's intriguing wildlife, ranging from utterly cute penguins, koalas, and wallabies to extremely dangerous crocs, sharks, and snakes. But go off the beaten track in the absolute desolation of Kakadus wetlands and the unspoiled wilderness in Tasmania, and you will discover what Oz is really about. 9. Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. The peninsula that comprises the territories of Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam remains Asia's most enchanting region to visit. All three countries are known as Indochina and share a history of French colonialism, which is still evident in the fading French architecture and cuisine. Laos is the most authentic country, still relatively untouched by Western influence, where you step back in time and explore ancient temples, coffee plantations, and remote villages. Vietnam's highlights include the fascinating city of Hanoi, the scenic rock formations that dot world-famous Halong Bay, and the beautiful scenery that stretches along its coast. But everything pales in comparison to the senses of cultural awe that awaits you at Angkor Wat, the iconic temple ruin complex hidden in Cambodia's jungle. 8. Trans-Siberian Railway, Russia, Mongolia, China. The Trans-Siberian Railway, linking Moscow to Beijing, is one of the world's most epic train journeys. Spanning a record 7 time zones, this is the longest continuous rail line on Earth, covering 9,289 kilometers, 5,772 miles, or over one-third of the globe. Departing from Moscow, the train will first cross the mighty Ural Mountains into European Russia and the immense wooded expanses of Siberia, before continuing its epic journey through the vast plains of Mongolia, after which Beijing comes in sight. While you can make the journey in just 9 days, most tourists will at least double that time, so that they can hop off en route to discover the Romanovs' last home in Ekaterinburg, hike near Lake Baikal, camp out in a traditional Jur in Mongolia, and explore Mongolia's capital city of Ulaanbaatar. 7. National Parks of Western Canada. Start your journey in the Rocky Mountains, home to amazing wildlife, with bisons grazing in boreal forests, moose ambling through dramatic landscapes, and grizzly bears roaming free. From the dizzying mountains of the Icefield Highway to the crystal clear water of Lake Moraine to the open plains around Calgary, you can easily spend months in the Rockies while fishing, hiking, walking, riding, and ranching. Afterwards, head to Prince Rupert for an awesome day cruise on the incredibly scenic Inside Passage. When arriving on Vancouver Island, stop at Telegraph Cove for a kayak trip with killer whales, before living the grand finale of your great Canadian adventure at the Pacific Rim National Park, where mountains, rainforests, wild beaches, and exclusive lodges meet in the most mesmerizing scenery of all. 6. Alaska and Hawaii, USA. Raw nature awaits you in America's last frontier. The unspoiled landscapes, mountainous grandeur, mighty rivers, and awe-inspiring wildlife of the Alaskan wilderness is overwhelming and a perfect fit for a trip of a lifetime. Start your Alaskan adventure with a cruise through the Inside Passage and enjoy views of spectacular fjords, marine wildlife, and calving glaciers. Next, embark on a road trip to discover the open tundra and wildlife in Denali National Park. While it could not be further apart from Alaska in terms of scenery and weather, Hawaii is only a 6-hour, direct flight away. With their lava-spewing volcanoes, lush valleys, glorious waterfalls, and towering coastal cliffs, the beautiful islands of Hawaii, especially Kauai, boast some of the most dramatic scenery on Earth that set the perfect stage to end this epic journey in style. 5. The Great Migration, Mount Kilimanjaro in Zanzibar, Tanzania. The yearly wildebeest migration in Tanzania's Serengeti and Kenya's Masai Mara just might be called the greatest animal show on Earth, when tens of thousands of wildebeest and zebras migrate to greener pastures as the seasons change, with lions, cheetahs, and other predators following them and waiting for an opportunity to kill the weak. Following this thrilling safari experience, Nearby Mount Kilimanjaro, with 5,892 meters or 19,331 feet. Africa's highest peak awaits you for the adventure of a lifetime. But while you do not have to be an expert climber to conquer the mountain, just regularly fit, do not take the exhausting climb, which takes at least 5 days, lightly. Afterwards, you can end your trip of a lifetime on the sugar-white, palm-fringed sands of Zanzibar, Tanzania's tropical spice island. 4. National Parks of the USA. America's West is home to a string of magnificent national parks. Start your journey in Yosemite with its dizzying granite domes, towering waterfalls, and the highest trees on Earth. After passing through desolate Death Valley, you will gasp for air when overlooking the spectacular Grand Canyon, although nearby Zion and Bryce Canyon are at least as impressive. Your next stop is the heart of the USA's most untamed wilderness, being Grand Teton and Yellowstone, where you can see spouting geysers, hike in the shade of rough mountain peaks, and observe bison and wolves roaming free in the valleys. While a little out of the way, finish your trip at Glacier, my favorite national park, offering incredible hiking opportunities as well as the best chance for spotting grizzlies in the wild. 3. Patagonia, Atacama Desert, and Iguazu Falls, South America. Patagonia is the sparsely populated region located at the southern end of South America, shared by Argentina and Chile. Here, you can marvel at the calving Perito Moreno Glacier from a boat, hike in the surreal mountain scenery around El Chaltén, and be awe-inspired by the unrivaled beauty of South America's most pristine wilderness area in Torres del Paine. There cannot be a greater contrast than with the starkly desolate Atacama Desert in northern Chile, an easy connecting flight away from Patagonia. With its deeply incised canyons, high step and towering Andes Mountains, it's a paradise for photographers, nature lovers, and active travelers. Finish your trip of a lifetime at Iguazu Falls on the Argentinian-Brazilian border, where you can get close to 275 thundering waterfalls. 2. New Zealand and Tahiti, South Pacific. Bilbo Baggins and Tolkien's Middle-earth will come alive when you travel through New Zealand's magnificent landscapes. The country's position on 2 tectonic plates creates active geothermal activity on the North Island, with hot water pools, bubbling mud, spouting geysers, and volcanic courses. A palette of even more dramatic scenery, New Zealand's South Island is home to the majestic Southern Alps, peaceful sounds, rugged coastlines, and sweeping plains. While it's painful to leave Middle-earth, the most mythical of all Pacific Ocean islands, Bora Bora awaits you a 5-hour flight away from Auckland. A stay in an overwater villa on stilts in Bora Bora's idyllic lagoon will make memories for a lifetime and definitely ranks among the most spectacular trips one can make in their lifetime. 1. Victoria Falls to Cape Town, Southern Africa. Follow in the footsteps of Dar Livingstone and brace for that ultimate trip of a lifetime. Traveling from the mighty Victoria Falls to South Africa's mother city encompasses an epic journey through Namibia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe that covers all of Southern Africa's highlights. You will hike in the Fish River Canyon, spot wildlife in the Etosha National Park, track predators in the Okavango Delta, where unrivaled luxury safari lodges await you. Watch the sun rise over the world's highest dunes in Sossusvlei in the Namib Desert, and get sprayed by the world's largest sheet of falling water at Victoria Falls. Finally, you will end your journey in pure chill in the world's most beautiful city, Cape Town, with its stunning beaches, beautiful mountains, inviting vineyards, spectacular drives, and tons of trendy bars and fine dining restaurants. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching my video. Please visit https://needforbeach.com for the best flight and hotel offers.